What's going on YouTube? Darksword255 here, where the numbers may be randomly generated, but the content itself is not. And we are we are jumping into some raid Shadow Legends today. I am hiding in the dark today for kind of whatever reason. I didn't want to turn on the lights, being a little bit lazy, but it is a 2x on voids today, guys, and also a great chance to pick up, and as you guys know, I'm going to butcher names. Is it Chalco? Chalco the Blind? He was a part of the Alice stuff. And apparently he's extremely good. I think Nubs compared him to like Thor, but better. So obviously I would like to get this guy. I think everybody would like to get this guy, but I would much rather get a Krisk. Of course, you don't get to really choose who you get unless you're doing like a targeted boost or a progressive boost or anything along those lines. But regardless, we have 78 void shards, guys. I had more this morning, but I was a little bit impatient and I just pulled, I think I had like 10. So I was like, we'll just see what we get if we get lucky. And of course I only got rares. So that means since I have only gotten rares, that the only chance now is epics and legendaries. So, I mean, that's obviously, if in my mind, how it works, guys. So I did end up buying the string pack just so I could do these shard pulls. I mean, so, you know, I know my editor is going to be mad at me because he's like, don't spend money. I spend money. I'm definitely not like a big spender. And also using like Aptoide like really helps out a lot because I have like a progression chance. The more you spend, the more you basically get back. And I normally, like when I do these shard opening videos, I normally like advertise that code because, you know, especially for the string packs, if you buy halfway through the string packs, you get the last part for free basically. So, you know, you save a little bit of money here, or you could use the money that you're saving up through Aptoide to use on other packs. Like I've bought in some other packs for a couple of my friends through Aptoide because you know, the money that I've basically saved up over using that app. It's an awesome app. I know, sorry, like I know this is a void shard opening video, but you know, it helps you out a lot if you are spending at all in this game. So before we jump into anything, guys, we have plenty of room in our champion storage. We have some Celsius here. We're going to hope that Celsius brings us some legendaries. But before we do jump into this, guys, here's a quick rundown how to install Aptoide. Do you want to know how to become a whale in Raid Shadow Legends at a fraction of the cost? Start using Aptoide. You can get Aptoide by using my download link below. You can get back 5% of what you purchased, but an additional 5% using my personal code, meaning you get 10% pretty quick math back. Aptoide is 100% fast and safe. First, install or update Raid Shadow Legends via Aptoide. Second is to install the Aptoide wallet. Lastly, go to settings, click on promo codes, and enter code SWORD, and enjoy your bonuses every time you make a purchase within Raid. Pretty easy, right? Now, back to the video. Alrighty, guys, let's go ahead and jump into it. We have 78 void shards. So RSL Helper is also down right now. I think they went down for the update, this huge update that came out. And they haven't come back yet. I have no idea how close I am to Mercy. I think I'm pretty close, but you know, we'll have to find out. So we're praying for no dupes. We're gonna believe in Orange Jesus. Give me a Chalco, give me a Krisk, give me both. Who knows, we might be extremely lucky. Let's go ahead and jump into it, guys. All right, this is going to be our first 10 pull. If anything, guys, this will be good food. I'm not going for the new fusion. I don't think a lot of people are. I'm going to just go for the fragments for the fusion. Okay, an epic Warcaster is awesome. Ooh, and the epic from our most recent fusion. She's actually okay. On my free-to-play account, I have an extra light ward because I like, she's just okay. Especially with faction wars coming out, like you want to be able to buff out your teams, or prepared to buff out your teams. But I'm not going for the fusion. I'm just going to grab the fragments. Personally, if I had a Freya, I probably would go for her. Him, be going for him. He looks interesting, but you know, as a fusion legendary, I think he's, I mean, we just had a bunch of like really important fusions, so it may, oh, another seer. Love seer. So it's a nice needed break. Cold Heart is also amazing. Fellhound is awesome as well. Fellhound is a really good campaign farmer. I was using Fellhound for a while over some of my other champions because the Fellhound just clears the waves really easy. Cold Heart's also amazing on multiple parts of content. I use all my Cold Hearts, well, not all of them, but I use most of my Cold Hearts in excuse me, and Shogun. I used to use Cold Heart for Fire Knight. She's a really good progression champion, as well as like doing some higher level dungeons as well. You can also use her in Chimera. I've done a video on her in Chimera. She actually hits pretty hard. Might do another video of like actually gearing her out to be in my Chimera team, just to kind of see how she feels in general. Now, Seer is also amazing. She's like the best, like kind of like wave clearing champ. Yeah. I already have a Seer, so on my main account, not a huge upgrade. Maybe it's I could plus for her. I don't remember what I think she's at a +2 right now. So I remember when I got her, I was like screaming because she is so helpful for a lot of different areas of the game. I also remember so I got a Seer. I've been playing the game for many years, and I got a Seer, and a streamer slash like YouTuber, his name was Banana Guy Gaming. He actually got me like pretty far, like not far, but into raid, and I had a Seer, and he's like, dude, I've been trying to get Seer, man. I miss Banana Guy Gaming. He doesn't stream anymore, and he hasn't for many years, but him and Bront actually really got me heavily invested into raid, obviously with like Hell Hades and Ash, who are the bigger content creators. I like their content as well. That, like, again, like I said, just like got me into raid for like all these many years. I definitely would not be playing this game as much as I have been if it wasn't for like the Hell Hades website, to be honest. I think a lot of people wouldn't. That, and also Ash's guides on like building champions, like so pinnacle. Like a lot of these hero collecting games, like they have like kind of like no framework and guide, and it just like makes the game like the only way to like get like your information is either watching a YouTube person, and that's it. Demitha is awesome. Weregrin, I think I said his name right, probably didn't. Part of the Lady Mikage fusion. Demitha is awesome in Faction Wars, as well as she is amazing in a bunch of different Ultra Nightmare teams. So if you get her, it is a huge grab. I remember when I got her on my free-to-play account, I was able to finally hit Ultra Nightmare clan boss. So like it was a huge update over there. So far, I mean, not bad champions. I mean, not great for my account, but still great champions overall. Come on, we want to see some gold here. So far, Not is also good. I know that Not, he has a revive and a shield. He's amazing in Faction Wars. He actually so I play on a bunch of different accounts, slash I help a lot of people with their accounts. I'm definitely not the most knowledgeable and the greatest expert in this game, but I have a lot more, you know, expertise than I think the average creator slash player here. And I helped a couple people actually finish the Sylvan Watchers by building him out just to revive. So he's a really good rare champion that could be used, like I said, to progress in Faction Wars, especially with Faction Wars coming out, the hard mode. He's actually a pretty good grab if you do not have a lot of champions. All right, so a legendary, what do we get? Oh my god, and he just got buffed. Oh my god, and he just got buffed. This is huge. Oh my god, we have the Ice Golem King himself, or I think so. Oh my god, dude, attacks one enemy, has a 30% chance of placing a freeze debuff for one turn. This cannot be. Ooh, that is nice. That is quite scrum diddlyumptious. I think that this is before the buffs as well. Attacks all enemies, has a 70% chance of placing a decreased attack and 50 blah blah blah. Has a 75. These buffs cannot be resisted. Ooh, that is nice. Okay, he puts a strengthened debuff down. Wow, he puts so much freeze down. He's an insane control. I mean, who's using this though, right? You know, I think I haven't looked at what they're buffing for him. So I think that this is before the buff, so I'll have to look into it. But hey, dude, a void legendary. How many are we in? I'm actually really okay. So we are. So I had 78, 7, 6, 5. So that was 50 shards in. So I guess I was actually really close to Mercy. Kind of a bummer. That we didn't get the 10x boost. I feel like these boosts in progression are just like scams. You have to pull so many shards to even get lucky. But I mean, it's a gacha game, to be expected. You know, it's definitely not like they're pulling the wool over our eyes here, right? So we have at least 2 more 10 pulls. This is a 10 pull, the next one, and then we have to pull singles. I probably should have started off with singles, but hey, you know, we're here regardless. Another Demitha. That's not too bad. We're making so many points here, which is nice. Let's do this last 10 pull, guys. I'm actually so excited that I got a void legendary. I mean, I don't have many void legendaries. So the fact that I'm just getting any, you know, is awesome. And I also do think, and you guys can tell me what you think. She's awesome. She's awesome. For Faction Wars. You guys will have to tell me what you guys think. I think that, like, with Primal Shards, you should have a chance in Primal Shards to get void legendaries. Like, the shards, a 0.5% chance of getting a mythical is crazy, right? But like, also having an 82% chance of rares, like, this should be, in my opinion, this should be just anything. You can get anything from here. Or even like, hey, we get that primals are you know, ridiculous. You can get legendaries, void legendaries, but you can't get void anything else, right? Like the whole ecosystem could be, you know, normal rares and epics, and then you have a chance of being able to get void legendaries with the primal shards. It would make it a little bit better, especially for like me. I don't necessarily care about like a lot of different just like standard legendaries at my point of my account, right? So the only times I get excited are pulling for void shards and really for primals. Like sacred shards are like great. Yeah, I could get another legendary, but my account's already so progressed and I know it's like, oh man, this guy's complaining. He has all the characters that he needs, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, but you know, that's just like my 2 cents. At this point, it's like for my account, I really only want to pull voids and sacreds. So we're going to be doing the last 8 pull here, guys. Let's wish some luck. Have Celsius carry us. So far, Celsius got us a void legendary. Can't complain. Cannot complain. Cannot complain. Alrighty here. Oh, dude, another Harris? A Harrier? Oh my god, not a Harris. I understand why Ash disdains him. I feel like you get him so frequently. We are paying the rare tax. And how I like to try to view these pulls, that if you get like epics and rares, is you're now building towards the mercy system. So it's not actually bad to get these champions. Like, yes, it's annoying, and yes, every time you want to, you know, work towards getting like legendaries, like, you know, totally understand and such, right? But this is still like a positive way to look at it. You know, it's like, okay, so like, I'm not gonna be able to get another legendary or another you know, anything like that, but at least now I'm building up my tolerance until maybe the next event. Maybe it's a progression champ and like you've pulled another 50 shards or whatever, and now you're 50 shards closer to mercy, so you can stack these different events to build up that mercy until you get to, you know, close to mercy, or to there's a new void champ. You know, there's a lot of different like avenues of attack here. So this is the last one, and we are gonna, unfortunately, I think this guy looks kind of cool, but like, he's also not a great champion. He reminds me of, in RuneScape, there is an armor set called Torags, and this is what it reminds me of. I think it looks kind of cool, but we unfortunately did not. We got lucky, but not lucky at the same time. I'm pretty excited for this new Void Legendary. I have to look up and see exactly what they're changing, if he's already been changed, buffed or whatever. Not complaining, got a Void Legendary. You know, what more can I ask for? All right, guys, if you like this video, please leave a comment down below. Did you guys pull your sacred chart? Did you guys get any Void Legendaries, or did you get an epic or rare that you've been really hyping, trying to get? Let me know, guys, down in the description. My God, I'm all over the place today. Comments, and I will see everybody in the next video.